Welcome everybody to Act 3 of Extra Time. I'm Jason, the producer, sitting in for Greg this week. Shep messing as always. Shep, looking ahead to the big weekend. One in the East, one in the West. DC flying out, taking on Chivas USA. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game because I think DC United has the ability to play great. When they're healthy, running off the ball, getting forward, breaking down defenses, I think they're going to come out and play well. But Chivas has been unbelievable. I think they're going to have a difficult time breaking down that back line of Chivas and getting by Zach Thornton.
Let me ask you something. With Sasha Kleshtin out on yellow card accumulation for Chivas, does it almost make sense for DC to get out there and attack Chivas, and thinking that, you know, Chivas is good on the counter, but a lot of that is Sasha Kleshtin getting the ball at his feet and getting downfield? Is this maybe an opportunity for DC to turn this game into a shootout where they have the advantage now?
I think at a certain point in the game they would like to, but I don't think Tommy Sohn is going in with that mindset. He's saying we're playing in a hostile environment. Chivas has been very good at home and on the road, so let's go settle the game in the first 20 minutes. Then let's try and pick it up as we go along. He can ill afford against Chivas to play wide open. Chivas will burn him.
It's actually possible that DC won't be in first place by the time that game starts, because earlier that afternoon, Chicago going to Toronto, and I know, Shep, the easy answer is that they'll tie because that's what Chicago does. Home or on the road. Is one of those teams, you know, sitting there ready to take the 3 points?
I think Toronto is. I just get the feeling from watching last weekend's game that Toronto's ready to grab the victory. Remember, we're seeing De Rosario, who's a star. He's healthy. He's in the team. He's yet to have a dynamic performance at home. And I think we know Toronto's very difficult to beat. I think Toronto's going to get that game. They're going to attack. They're going to score goals. I think it's going to be difficult.
In fact, that last game at home, Dayro had a couple of chances on the free kick, and he had another ball at the top of the 18 that he just missed. You think he really wants it for this game?
And what crowd it's going to be? You think Blanco's going to get booed at that stadium? I mean, it's going to be.
They played a great game last season, 3-2 at the end of the year. So hopefully we get another game like that. Your team, New York. It's got Houston coming in, the hottest team in MLS. What are you thinking about that game?
Well, my team, when they play well, they're my team. When they struggle, they're not my team. I think they're going to do well. I think New York has found the solution to some lineup tactically, some lineup changes they made. I think Rojas is a much better player out wide, left in the midfield. Kanji, he's great up top with Juan Pablo Angel. Houston typically, historically, has not played well. They don't like to play.
They struggle in New York,
So I think although Houston's on a roll defensively, I think this is a game where if you're the New York Red Bull team, you've got to get out and run at them and attack them. Yeah,
it seems a perfect opportunity for the Red Bulls in this home streak to kind of turn things around and get their season really going. Similar to what they did last year in the middle of the season, which included a win over Houston.
They have to, because we talked about New York. 4-game stretch at home. They beat San Jose. You made the point. Well, that should be a gimme. Now it's Houston, Chicago, Colorado. Those are tough games. So you've got to go win the next 90 minutes against Houston.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Greg's back next week, and I'll make him get to your emails then. So you can send him email at extratime@mlsnet.com.
Well, Jason, thanks for being here. You did a great job, but back to the control room.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Tune in next week. Greg and Shep will kick it around.
That's good.